Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of JLD Reactions. Today we're going to be watching Supernatural Season 2, Episode 5, entitled Simon Said. Now, last week's episode was pretty good. It was about the girl who came back as a zombie and went on a rampage killing people who betrayed her. The stuff between Sam and Dean was really, really good, so I gave it an 8. Because it would have been like a 7 otherwise. 6.5, 7 otherwise, maybe. But the stuff between Sam and Dean was so good that I had to give it a higher score, especially at the end when he confessed that pretty much he should have stayed dead. And I agree with him. He probably should have stayed dead. It was his time to go. His father shouldn't have done that. Okay, guys, let's get started with this episode. But before we do, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Also, you can get the full reaction to this video and other videos on Patreon. Let's get started.
Right here. I'm taking the boys up to the cabin this weekend if you're, if you think you might like to take up the sport.
Thanks, but no. You know guns make me nervous. Always have. This one goes in here, eh?
Whoa, Doc, no, you can't load a weapon on the premises. It's illegal.
It's okay, Dennis.
No.
It's okay, Dennis.
Rip the gun out of his hand.
It's gonna be okay.
Doc!
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's all gonna be
Oh, God.
okay.
Ooh, Sam's psychic powers back on lock. Psychic powers involved. That means that this might be a season arc episode.
Bro. What?
What's there to think about?
Just don't know if going to the Roadhouse is the smartest idea.
Dean, it's another premonition. I know it. This is gonna happen, and Ash can tell us where.
Yeah, man, but...
Plus, it could have some connection with the demon.
Roadhouse
Always
again.
do.
That's my point.
Nice.
There's gonna be hunters there. I don't know if going in and announcing that you're some supernatural freak with the demonic connection's the best thing, okay?
So I'm a freak now?
I've always been a freak.
Damn, little lady, that was my room money.
Well, then I guess you're taking a truck nap tonight.
I'd have checked
So-
the high scores before you put your money down.
So I was right because when I first saw the episode with them in it, I was like, ooh, I hope they become recurring characters. I didn't see how they would make them recurring characters, but undoubtedly they're going to be recurring characters because she's been in it 3 times, the other girl's been in it 2 times. They're going to see Ash. But the only thing is that they must be they must be only traveling in the near vicinity because they can't be going across country and then going back to the Roadhouse. Like, they must be staying within the good, 200 or 300 mile radius of it. Because I was like, how could they make them recurring when they're always traveling on the road? So, we'll see how they do that.
Went and got yourself hustled, Ed.
You're kidding, right?
I heard the song somewhere. I can't get it out of my head. I don't know, man. What do you got?
Andrew Gallagher, born in '83, like me. Lost his mother in a nursery fire exactly 6 months later. Also like me.
You think the demon killed his mom?
Sure looks like it.
How did you even know to look for this guy?
Every premonition
Psychic
I've had,
kid.
if they're not about the demon, they're about the other kids the demon visited. Like Max Miller, remember him?
Yeah, but Max Miller was a pasty little psycho.
The point is, he was killing people, and I was having the same type of visions about him. And now it could be happening all over again with this Gallagher guy. That's him, that older guy, that's him. He's
Oh, shit!
Oh, you keep
That was the future.
Go.
I thought it was happening at the same time, but it was a future premonition.
Hey,
Hey.
this is a cherry ride.
Yeah, thanks.
Man, 67. Impala's best year, if you ask me. This is a serious classic.
Yeah. I just rebuilt her, too.
Yeah.
Can't let a car like this one go.
Damn straight. Hey, can I have it?
Sure, man.
Sweet.
Stop right in there. There you go.
That is nice.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Okay. Shit. So he has the ability to, like, hypnotize people. Or some shit.
Yeah, hello. Yeah.
You know, I would secretly want that power, but I feel like anybody who would want that power would. Anybody who would want that power has control issues, but it would still be a good power to have.
Yeah.
Dean, Andy's got the Impala.
I know. He just sort of asked me for it, and then I let him take it.
You what?
He full-on Obi-Wan me. It's mind control, man.
Oh my god! Okay, I was a little dramatic there, but
What are you doing here?
Dr. Jennings, he's dead.
No, I'm sorry.
I don't know. I was upset, and I wanted to see you.
Well, I'm glad you did. I missed you.
maybe. Okay, so maybe he's like stealing stuff from people, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he's the guy who actually called Dr. Jennings on the phone and told him to shoot people. There has to be a twist. Let's see.
Oh, you know what? Some guys were here this morning looking for you.
What, guys?
Unless he's faking it for attention.
Those, like the tiger.
Hegel, Kant, Wittgenstein. It's a pretty heavy rating, Dean.
Yeah, and Moby Dick's bong. Ugh. You know, one day I'd love to just sit down and eat something that I didn't have to microwave at a mini mart.
What I don't get is the motive. I mean, the doctor was squeaky clean. Why would Andy waste him?
If it is Andy.
Dude, enough.
What?
The doctor was mind controlled in front of a bus. Andy just happens to have the power of mind controlled. You do the math.
I just don't think the guy's got it in him, that's all.
Well, how the hell would you know? I mean, why are you bending over backwards defending
Because
him?
you're not right about this.
About Andy?
Hey! You think I haven't seen you two? Why are you following me?
Well, we're
It's not gonna work on
See,
him.
a relative of yours is passed.
Tell the truth.
That's what I'm...
We hunt demons.
What?
Demons and spirits. Things your worst nightmares wouldn't even touch. Sam here, this is my brother.
Dean, shut up.
I'm trying. He's psychic, kind of like you. Well, not really like you, but see, he thinks you're a murderer, and he's afraid that he's going to become one himself, because you're all part of something that's terrible, and I hope to hell that he's wrong, but I'm starting to get a little scared that he might be right.
Okay, you know what? Just leave me alone.
Okay.
All right?
Did it work on your brother? Him, I
What are you
mean.
doing? Look, I said leave me alone. All right, get out of here. Just start driving and never stop.
Doesn't seem to work on me, Andy.
What?
Because we're brothers.
You can make people do things, can't you?
really.
You can tell them what to think.
Look at that. That's crazy.
It all started about a year ago, didn't it? After you turned 22. Little stuff at first, and then you got better at controlling it.
How do you know all this?
Because the same thing happened to me, Andy. My mom died in a fire, too. I have abilities, too. You see, we're connected, you and me.
You know what? Just get out of here, all right?
Why did you tell the doctor to walk in front of a bus?
What?
Ugh.
Why did you kill him?
I didn't.
Just gonna say herself.
Death visions.
Yeah.
Dude, it sucks. And like when I got my mind thing, it was like a gift. You know, it was like I won a lotto.
But you still...
You got way better powers.
I don't get it. I mean, you could have anything you ever wanted.
The mind thing, it was like a gift. You know, it was like I won a lotto.
But you still live in a van. I don't get it. I mean, you could have anything you ever wanted.
Maybe he likes living like that.
I got everything I need.
So you're really not a killer, huh?
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
That's good. Holly Beckett gave birth to twins.
I have an evil twin.
Holly put you and your brother up for adoption. I mean, you went to the Gallagher family, obviously. And your brother went to the Weems family from upstate.
Andy, how you doing? Still with us?
What was my brother's name?
Here. Anson Weems. He's got a local address.
He lives here?
Let's get a look at him. This picture coming over from the DMV right now.
Hey. I get it. I see what you see in Andy. I mean, he's a genius. Books he reads. He's gonna be a great man someday. But he is my family, not yours. You can't have him. You're not gonna have anything after tonight.
How did he become a psycho?
All right, just please don't hurt her. Don't be mad at me, okay? I know it's all wrong. I didn't mean for this to happen. It's just Tracy. She's trying to come between us.
You're insane.
She's garbage. Man, they all are. We can push them. We can make them do whatever we want.
Are you really this stupid? Is it? You learn you got a twin? You call them up. You go out for a drink. You don't start killing people.
I wanted to tell you for so long.
Oh.
He won't even look at me.
Yeah, she's pretty shaken up.
No, this is different. This is I never used my mind thing on her before last night. She's scared of me now.
I'd be scared of you. Well, you know.
Andy, I hate to do this, but we have to get out of here. Here, I wrote down my cell. And we all have some kind of ability.
Ability?
Yeah, psychic ability. Me, I have visions, premonitions. I don't know. It's different for everybody.
A little telekinesis.
The demon said he had plans for people like us.
What kind of plans?
We don't really know for sure.
These people out there, these psychics, they dangerous?
No. Not all of them. But some are. Some are very dangerous.
Okay, how many of them are we looking at?
We've been able to track a clear pattern so far. They've all had house fires on the night of the kid's 6th-month birthday.
That's not true.
Guys, that was a really good episode. I really enjoyed that episode. I don't really know what to give it because I don't want to give it a 9 because I feel like a 9 would be too high. But I enjoyed it more than Nightmare, and I think I gave Nightmare like an 8. So I guess I would give that episode an 8.5. I really loved... 8.5 sounds about right. Even though I kind of want to give it a 9, but 8.5 sounds right. That was a really good episode. It was really cool to meet Andy. It was cool having a chill, laid-back, fun character for a change. Like I said, you guys know how I feel. Like, they need a more relaxed character. Because, you know, Sam and Dean are always so tense. So it's like, sometimes you just need a character to just, you know, say, oh, okay, this is fun again. So I'm thinking that Andy might also become recurring as well. Who knows? And you know what? I would be really pissed at whomever the powers that be if this guy gets mind control and telepathy and I get freaking visions of people dying. What kind of garbage is that? Who wants that ability? I wouldn't want that ability. And, I mean, Sam does have a little telekinesis, but he never practices it. I mean, they really haven't mentioned it since it happened, but we know that he does have telekinesis because in one of the episodes, I can't remember which episode it was, he moved a desk or something. I can't remember what he moved, but he moved something. A boudoir. So, I mean, psychic vision, seeing people die, that sucks as a power. I would hate that power. But telekinesis, that would be the bomb. Now, would I rather have telekinesis or mind control? I'd probably go with telekinesis, only because I feel like mind control could get a little bit out of hand. You might do a lot of things that you will regret. You might be pissed at somebody. You could be like, go kill yourself! Or go fuck yourself. And then they go do it. And then you'd be like, oh shit. So I don't know if I would really want that power, because everything that you say, you would have to really watch it. You would really have to be in control of your emotions. Because like I said, if you're pissed and you tell somebody to go do some shit and you don't really mean it, yeah. So no, I wouldn't. So yeah, telekinesis would be number one. But anyway, I'm really curious to see who these children are and why they have their abilities. I thought it was because the demon maybe was secretly like impregnating women or something. And we still don't know anything about these women. Like I said in the last episode, we don't know anything about Sam and Dean's mom. We don't know who she is. For all we know, she could have been a demon worshiper. She could have been, some type of witch and hid it from her husband. We don't know this shit. Because, to be honest, we don't really know much more about that plot line, except we just know that there's more kids out there with psychic abilities. We know that much. But as far as, like, more in-depth information about the demon and really about the psychic kids and where they come from and stuff, we haven't gotten to that yet. But I'm sure they're going to explore that more and more. But like I said, guys, when this show does more serial type episodes, it's on. It's good. It's just the Monster of the Week episodes that they really got to work on. But anyway, guys, that was fun. I really enjoyed that episode. Loved Andy. I hope I see more Andy. That would be really cool. Gonna see more of the Roadhouse gang. I'm glad they brought them back. They didn't give them very much to do this episode, but that's okay. It'd be cool if the Roadhouse gang actually could get in on some of the adventures. Could actually get in on some of the adventures. And I'm sure they will, because the lady at the end was like, there's a war brewing, and they hold out the cards. So undoubtedly, she knows, and the girl and all of them, they're going to be involved in more of the action, more of the plot. I hope so, because that would be nice. But like I said, I really don't know how they're going to work that out, because Sam and Dean are always traveling. So they can't travel to Colorado and then drive all the way back to whatever state they're in. What state are they in? Kansas or somewhere? Obviously it's Canada, but they're like in Kansas. They can't drive to Colorado and come back to Kansas every episode. Or drive to Texas and come back to Kansas. Or drive, that wouldn't work. So I don't know. I think when you do these on-the-road type shows, sometimes you can write yourself into a corner. Because you're thinking, oh, I could just come up with a new monster every week. But then that happens, but at the expense of character development. But they could have just had more than one character too. But anyway, more than one. They could have just had more than Sam and Dean, but whatever. I don't want to go into that. Okay, guys, that was fun, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Ciao.